Have you ever wondered why some people seem to navigate life with this unwavering confidence, effortlessly tackling challenges and achieving their goals? What's their secret? It might surprise you, but a big part of that secret lies in something we all do every single day: communication. Think about it. How you communicate with others and, just as importantly, with yourself, directly impacts how you perceive your own abilities. It's about that inner voice that either cheers you on or whispers doubts in your ear. This, my friend, is where self-efficacy comes into play. Self-efficacy, in simple terms, is your belief in your own capacity to succeed in specific situations or accomplish particular tasks. It's that "I can do this" feeling that propels you forward even when faced with obstacles. And guess what? Effective communication is a cornerstone of building that unshakable self-belief. Now you might be thinking, communication, is it really that important? I mean, I talk to people all the time. But here's the thing. Communication isn't just about exchanging words. It's a multifaceted skill that encompasses how you express yourself, how you listen to others, and how you interpret the world around you. It's about the clarity of your message, the empathy you show, and the connections you forge. And when you master these aspects of communication, something remarkable happens. You start to see yourself in a new light. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're in a social setting, maybe a party or a networking event. You see a group of people engaged in a lively conversation, and you'd love to join in, but that familiar knot of anxiety tightens in your stomach. Your mind races with thoughts like, what if I say something stupid? Or what if they don't find me interesting? This is where the power of effective communication comes in. When you've honed your communication skills, you approach these situations not with fear, but with a sense of quiet confidence. You know how to articulate your thoughts clearly, how to engage in active listening, and how to build rapport with others. And with each successful interaction, your belief in your social abilities grows stronger. You start to realize, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. That, my friend, is self-efficacy in action. But it's not just about social situations. Effective communication permeates every aspect of your life, from your personal relationships to your professional endeavors. Think about your workplace, for example. When you can communicate your ideas clearly and persuasively, whether it's in a meeting or in a presentation, you're more likely to be heard, respected, and valued. You become known as someone who can articulate their vision and inspire others. And as you achieve success in these areas, your self-efficacy flourishes. You start to believe in your ability to lead, to innovate, and to make a real difference. You become a person who is able to navigate any situation with a bit of charm, like a smooth operator, knowing how to read the room and adjust your approach accordingly. Moreover, let's not forget the profound impact communication has on your mental well-being. When you can express your emotions effectively, when you can set healthy boundaries, and when you can ask for what you need, you take control of your emotional landscape. You're no longer a passive recipient of life's ups and downs. Instead, you become an active participant in shaping your own happiness and fulfillment. And as you navigate these emotional waters with greater skill and confidence, your self-esteem blossoms. You begin to trust your own judgment, to value your own worth, and to embrace your authentic self. You start to walk with your head held high, your posture reflecting the confidence you feel within. It's the kind of confidence that comes from knowing who you are and what you're capable of. So how do you cultivate this kind of communication mastery? Well, the first step is to become a student of communication. Pay attention to how you communicate, both verbally and non-verbally. Are you a good listener? Do you make eye contact? Do you use body language that conveys openness and engagement? Do you speak with clarity and conviction? Start observing those who you believe are great communicators. What do they do that makes them so effective? What can you learn from them? Start analyzing your own communication patterns. Are there areas where you could improve? Are there certain situations that trigger your communication anxieties? Once you identify these areas, you can begin to work on them. And that leads us to another crucial point: practice. Communication is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with practice. The more you put yourself out there, the more you engage in conversations, the more you practice expressing your ideas, the better you'll become. Start small. Strike up conversations with people in your everyday life. The cashier at the grocery store, the barista at your local coffee shop, your neighbor. Challenge yourself to participate more actively in meetings at work or in class. You might even consider joining a public speaking group like Toastmasters, where you can hone your skills in a supportive environment. As you practice, pay attention to the feedback you receive, both verbal and nonverbal. How are people responding to you? Are they engaged? Are they understanding your message? Use this feedback to refine your approach and to continue improving. Another important aspect of effective communication is self-awareness. Take the time to understand your own communication style. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Are you more introverted or extroverted? How do you typically react under pressure? The more you understand yourself, the better equipped you'll be to adapt your communication to different situations and different people. Also, don't underestimate the power of solitude. Solitude is different from loneliness. Loneliness is a feeling of isolation and disconnection, while solitude is a state of being alone, but in a positive and constructive way. It's about choosing to spend time with yourself, to reflect, to recharge, and to learn. Use this time to absorb knowledge like a sponge. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch documentaries. The more you learn, the more you'll have to talk about, and the more confident you'll feel in conversations. It's about becoming a well-rounded individual with a wealth of knowledge and experiences to draw upon. Now, let's talk about something really important: your posture when speaking. It might seem like a small detail, but it can make a huge difference in how you're perceived and how you feel about yourself. Stand tall, with your shoulders back and your head held high. This not only projects confidence to others, but also sends a powerful message to your own brain. It's a physical manifestation of self-assurance. Avoid slouching or fidgeting, as these can be interpreted as signs of nervousness or insecurity. Instead, maintain an open and relaxed posture. Use hand gestures to emphasize your points, but keep them natural and controlled. And most importantly, make eye contact. It shows that you're engaged, that you're confident, and that you're trustworthy. Equally vital is knowing what not to do. Avoid interrupting others when they're speaking. It's a sign of disrespect and shows that you're not truly listening. Don't dominate the conversation. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Give others the opportunity to share their thoughts and ideas. Steer clear of negative language, both about yourself and others. Phrases like, "I can't" or "I'm not good at this" can become self-fulfilling prophecies. Instead, focus on positive affirmations and constructive language. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for clarification if you don't understand something. It's better to ask a question than to pretend you know something you don't. It shows that you're genuinely interested in understanding and that you value clear communication. Remember, the journey to becoming a more confident and effective communicator is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But the rewards are immense. As you improve your communication skills, you'll notice a positive ripple effect throughout your life. Your relationships will deepen, your career will flourish, and your overall sense of well-being will soar. And most importantly, you'll develop an unshakable belief in yourself and your ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. Let's also touch on a critical aspect often overlooked, which is the perception of self-efficacy. It's not just about having the skills, it's about truly believing that you have them. This belief influences how you approach challenges, how you bounce back from setbacks, and how you ultimately achieve your goals. It's a mindset that transforms obstacles into opportunities and doubts into stepping stones. When you truly grasp this, you begin to see every interaction as a chance to reinforce your self-belief. It's like a muscle that grows stronger with each use, and this mindset, this deep-seated belief in your capabilities, is what ultimately drives you to not just participate in life, but to truly thrive. So take a moment to reflect on your own communication journey. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? What steps can you take today to start moving in the right direction? Remember, every conversation is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to build your self-confidence. Embrace these opportunities. Be bold, be courageous, and most importantly, believe in yourself. You've got this. The power to transform your life through effective communication is within your grasp. Seize it, own it, and watch yourself flourish. The path to a more confident and fulfilling life is paved with the words you speak, the connections you make, and the belief you have in yourself. Start walking that path today. Your future self will thank you for it. And as you embark on this journey, remember that every step you take is a step towards a more empowered and confident you. A you who can navigate any situation with grace, charm, and an unwavering belief in your own abilities. A you who can truly make a difference in the world simply by communicating effectively. That, my friend, is the true power of communication. It's not just about talking, it's about transforming your life one conversation at a time. So go out there and make your voice heard. The world is waiting to listen.